students from 19 campuses, 30 institutions and 9 districts in Karnataka.
The grand procession of our students has just begun. Leading the way for the very first time are the Sai Ashwakumaris, our girl students on the horses. युग नया ये प्रेम का प्रज्ञान लेकर आ रहा वो पल मधुर जब भेद मन के मिट सकेंगे एक होकर हम सभी तुझको समर्पित हो सकेंगे तेरे पथ पे चल के एक दिन तुझको पा जाए
Bhagwan is entering this beautiful Sri Sathya Sai Samagamam Stadium in his magnificent and fabulous Hamsaratha. O Sai, ये जन मनोहर छवि तुम्हारी सूरज गगन पर चमके क्या दे परिचय साई हमारे नमन को आतुर नयन हमारे आपके नूरे नजर से नजर नहीं हटती आपके श्री चरणों में मेरी हस्ती है सिमटी एक आपका हाथ जो पकड़ा है मेरे साई फिर किसी और हाथ की जरूरत महसूस ही नहीं होती महसूस ही नहीं होती
The Vedam girls are following the Sai Ashwakumaris.
ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್ ಮಕರ ಸಂಕ್ರಮಣದ ಶುಭ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಉತ್ತರಾಭಿಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಚಲನೆ ಉತ್ತರಾಯಣದ ಶುಭ ಪರ್ವಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಯ ಸಂಕ್ರಮಣ ಸಂಕ್ರಾಂತಿಯ ತೀರ್ಥ ಸ್ನಾನದ ಪುಣ್ಯಫಲ ಚತುರ್ಧಾಮ ದರ್ಶನವು ಇಂದು ಭಗವಾನರ ದಿವ್ಯ ಚರಣಾರವಿಂದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಮಿಗಿಲಾದ ಭಾಗ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಭುವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಲೋಕಸೇವಾ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಕ್ರೀಡೋತ್ಸವ 2018 ಅನುಪಮ ಅದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಅದ್ಭುತ ವಿಸ್ಮಯ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ 9 ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಪಿಸಿರುವ 19 ವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಕೇತನಗಳು 30 ಶಾಲೆಗಳ ಈ ಸಾಮೂಹಿಕ ಉತ್ಸವ ಐಕ್ಯತೆ ಪಾವಿತ್ರ್ಯತೆ ಮತ್ತು ದೈವಿಕತೆಗಾಗಿ ಕ್ರೀಡೋತ್ಸವ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತ
The slow march squad and through the slow march squad are marching in Sai's Angels, the brass band of the Sri Sathya Sai institutions.
कामाक्षी तू ही है
Sai's angels are followed by the Nandi Kolu boys. Nandi Kolu or the Nandi pole is a dance form prevalent in the state of Karnataka. It is a vigorous dance based on Hindu mythology and involves intense dance movement. Nandi is the vehicle of Lord Shiva and the Nandi poles have a spiritual significance as they are used in all the Shiva temples during festivals. The poles are supported by cymbals or columns and the special drums are called the sambala. The Nandi Kolu boys are followed by the Vedam boys. And in their colorful clothes come dancing the Bhangra boys. Vedam boys are followed by the Sai Ashwakumara.
The singular focus of all Sai students for the annual sports and cultural meet has always been to please Swami and make him proud. On the other hand, Swami, with his divine vision, made sure that these pure feelings of love are translated into the pursuit for excellence in every facet of the student's evolution. Bhagwan is now being ushered into the umbrella of the ceremonial flag dip, even as he graces through a rainbow of colors, receiving the reverential pranams of the slow march squad. As Bhagwan arrives towards the dais, he's welcomed by a floral shower from the heavens, and also by the authorities of the Sri Sathya Sai schools.
जो बीता सत्य का संज्ञान देकर जा रहा, युग नया ये प्रेम का प्रज्ञान लेकर आ रहा वो पल मधुर जब भेद मन के मिट सकेंगे, एक होकर हम सभी तुझको समर्पित हो सकेंगे। तेरे पथ पे चल के एक दिन तुझको पा जाए सभी, शांति परमानंद में विलीन हो जाए सभी। सारी सृष्टि आज तेरी कर रही आराधना, प्रेम की संस्थापना की तुमसे मंगल कामना। स्वागतम श्री सत्य साई नाथ, स्वागतम स्वागतम स्वागतम।
We will now have the lamp lighting ceremony to commence the annual sports and cultural meet. May we request our chief guest for the day, Shri Pramod Madhwaraj, Minister of Fisheries, Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Karnataka, and also a guest of honor, Dr. A.B. Subbaiah, a hockey legend, and Shri Hemendra Singh, the coach for men's hockey team, to light the lamp.
The flame of peace and harmony is now lit, and may this light glow to remove darkness in the lives of all of us and brighten up our future. With the lighting of the lamp, Swami has declared this sports meet open. may we also request our Honorable Chief Guest to unfurl the institution flag.
Parade! Sathya! Parade! Daredevil! Turn your gaze, dear sisters and brothers, to the rising hot air balloon soaring high above in the air. Riding on the gigantic balloon are the Akasha Veeras from the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva PU College Muddenahalli campus, ready to embark on a mind-boggling adventure of descending from a height of 120 feet. The Akasha Veeras have the sole aim of achieving the impossible. The endurance of the human soul is an alliance with the infinite. The greatest thrill is to do what you supposedly cannot. And that is Brother Chiranjeevi from second year commerce, descending fearlessly, holding on to the rope from that tremendous height. The swaying of the balloon in the wind makes the task even more challenging. A calm and composed mind in these turbulent conditions is the key to success. Chiranjeevi safely makes his way to the ground from a height of 120 feet. Undaunted and relentless, they pursue their course with absolute faith in themselves and in the Lord Almighty, who is ever presiding in their hearts. Here comes Brother Pavan Kumar, all set with his harness, dangling from the precarious height, holding onto the rope. He slithers his way down effortlessly. Courage, equanimity and valor is the hallmark of true greatness, one that takes us to greater heights. Pavan Kumar salutes his divine master and hastens to the ground. Now Manjunath is all set to make his descent. These students remind us that we may reach any height of success, but it is only when we come down to the level that is required to raise the level of our fellow men, our life becomes meaningful. The avatar too descends, but only for the ascent of man. Manjunath holding on to the ropes. Well, what do we see? He takes the challenge to the next level by slithering down the rope upside down. A remarkable feat indeed. Beautifully slithering down upside down from a height of 120 feet, Brother Manjunath. Manjunath has safely made his way to the ground as well. Inclusion and expansion is the mantra of Sai in this journey to God. Just as the expansion of balloon due to air takes it to greater heights, inclusion of fellow beings and expansion of our hearts too take us Godward. It is heartening to see these young students already treading the path of love and service as shown by Bhagwan. They are indeed the harbingers of the new world. Here they come, Brother Chiranjeevi, Pavan Kumar and Manjunath, offering themselves to their beloved Lord. Bhagwan presenting these daredevils with a trophy of appreciation.
Dynamite! Parade! Sathya! Surukar!
The grand and the magnificent march past, symbolizing solidarity, has just commenced. Every year, the annual sports and cultural meet begins with the march past, and it is indeed fascinating to see Swami's fascination for this. Individual perfection collectively transforms to group perfection. On the sports day, the march parade is arranged and done due to various reasons. One of the most important reasons is to show the team spirit. Students may not be aware, but unconsciously the march past brings in a few things. One is the confidence with which they walk. They gain confidence and learn how to build up the potential of a group together. first campus approaching the dais are students from the Sri Sathya Sai Prashanti Niketanam Center for Human Excellence, Muddenahalli campus. The houses Shakti and Bhakti are led by Captain Sridevi K and Vice Captain Jai Shri V. The girl students of the Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Excellence now take their stance and march forward with grace and surrender to the Lord. This college is a revolutionary step in the promotion of welfare of women in Karnataka, nay, India. Nestled in the lap of Mother Nature, this campus is a perfect Gurukula ashram on the outskirts of Chikbalapur. These students know that boundless courage, tremendous energy, and above all, perfect obedience, these are the only traits that lead to individual and national regeneration. They reiterate the golden words of Swami. The national ideals of India are renunciation and service.
And now passing the dais are the students from the Gadag campus, led by Captain Rachna B and Vice Captain Deepa. And they lead their houses Surya and Chandra. The Gadag campus, the Sri Sathya Sai Vaniniketanam, is one more gift of Bhagwan to Bharat Mata in the pursuit of a spiritual revolution which is engulfing the world. Today, Gadag resounds with the cheerful chirps of these little girls of grade 6 who have gleefully made a nest in the Gadag campus under the wings of their beloved Mother Sai.
Now approaching are the girl students of the Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Mandir, Hyderabad campus, led by Captain Jyotsna B and Vice Captain Radhika K, who lead their houses Anasuya and Savitri to offer themselves at the divine lotus feet. Swami had announced a new pre-university residential college for girls, as currently the school Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Mandir provides education only until grade 10. By Swami's grace, the Bhumi Puja took place for the campus Sri Sathya Sai Prashanti Niketanam on the 1st of February 2017, and the pre-university college will start functioning in June 2018.
Now approaching the dais are the high school students from the houses Ishwarama, Devaki and Kaushalya of the Prashanti Balamandira School, Chikbalapur. They are led by Captain Ruchita S and Vice Captain Sai Sanjana Saikya. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba had begun the transformation of the world when he established a college for women in Anantapur in the year 1968. Now the mission of women's education is gaining momentum and is expanding with great speed.
Where women are worshipped, there gods themselves reside. Leading from the front and approaching the divine dais are Captain and Vice Captain Sakshi C. Upadhyay and Rakshita Shivaji Ghorpade of the Sri Sathya Sai Sriniketanam Jaipura campus, who along with their houses Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati and Sindhu offer their salutations to beloved Swami. By his divine Sankalpa, the college campus for girls' education in Jaipura, presided over by the goddess Sai Annapurneshwari, has come up in a very short span of time. Bhagwan has willed that women should lead in the regeneration of India, and this would be the foundation for a glorious future. These students offer themselves at the divine lotus feet, even as they salute their divine master.
Rama's divinity blossomed under Kaushalya's loving care. Lava and Kusha could become powerful and virtuous because of their noble mother Sita. The love and care of Jijabai made Shivaji a great warrior. Fostered with the love of his mother Putlibai, Gandhi became a Mahatma. Mother, Amma, Ma is the first word that man picks up in life.
The students of the houses Dhruva, Nachiketa, Markandeya and Prahlada from the Sri Sathya Sai Premaniketanam, Bijapur campus now march forward, crossing past the dais, led by the captain and vice captain Vivek Bandi and Rahul Hunasagi. The students dart forward with the motto, "He who knows how to serve knows how to rule." They seem to remind us that the easiest way to make ourselves happy is to see that others are happy.
ಪಥಸಂಚಲನವು ಒಂದು ಲಯಕಾರಿ ಕಲೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಆಯಾ ಗುಂಪಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಲಯಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೋಡಲು ಹಿತವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಠಿಣ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇಂದು ಅದನ್ನು ಕರಗತ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹವನ್ನು ನೀಡಬೇಕು.
The captain and vice captain, Jeevan MK and Naveen Kumar of the houses Lava and Kusha from the Sri Sathya Sai Satya Niketanam Hasan district now lead their team to offer themselves at the divine lotus feet. The Sri Sathya Sai Satya Niketanam, aptly christened by Bhagwan himself, is the sheer manifestation of divine will combined with human effort. Nestled in a very picturesque rural location about 10 kilometers from historical Belur town in the state of Karnataka, it is almost impossible to not get allured by the rustic charm of the property and the pristine glory of the nature generously strewn around. Swami declared that this was the auspicious commencement of the Hasan campus in December 2015. He spoke about the Sattvic time period during the day, a morning 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. and evening between 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. when all good initiatives can be commenced. Truth is Sattvic and hence the campus is named Sri Sathya Sai Satya Niketanam.
Captain and the vice captain, Rohan HB and Karthik G. Kulkarni, are now leading Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Kendra, Muddenahalli campus. With their houses Shirdi Sai, Sathya Sai and Prema Sai, reiterating their allegiance to their beloved master. Swami says, life is a song, sing it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a challenge, meet it.
ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಯನ್ನು ಕಲೆಯನ್ನು ವಿನಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಪಿಸುವುದೇ ನಿಜವಾದ ಪೂಜೆ. ಇಂತಹ ಕ್ರೀಡೋತ್ಸವ ಆಟೋಟಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಸೋಲನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸುವ ಮನೋಭಾವವನ್ನು, ಸೋಲನ್ನು ಗೆಲುವಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸುವ ಛಲಭಾವವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತವೆ.
The captain and vice captain Samartha Gowda and Kiran S. Ganappa of the Sri Sathya Sai Sharda Niketanam Mandya campus lead their houses Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda and Atharva Veda to Swami's lotus feet. The marvelous school building in the form of Sarva Dharma symbol with the 5 petal-shaped wings is destined to usher in the last Sai avatar, Prema Sai, who will establish the Satya Yuga. The Sai avatars have descended in order to lead mankind from untruth to truth. Now approaching the dais are the students of the Sri Sathya Sai Divya Niketanam Jayapura campus, led by Captain and Vice Captain Sujit P. and Ningan Gowda. They represent the houses Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram and Anandam.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಪಡೆದದ್ದು ಬೃಹತ್ ಹಿಮಾಲಯದಂತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸಿದರೂ ಅರ್ಪಿಸಿದರೂ ಅದು ಕೇವಲ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳಿಲಿನ ಮರಳು ಭಕ್ತಿಯಾಗುತ್ತದೆ.
Marching in unison and echoing the sentiments of love all and serve all, these students march forward.
Approaching the dais are the students of the Sri Sathya Sai Vidyaniketanam Gulbarga campus, led by Captain and Vice Captain Prithviraj and Birappa SP, who offer themselves at the divine lotus feet of Bhagwan. The Gulbarga campus in Kamlapura town was the first of the many campuses established by Bhagwan in a most unparalleled manner. The building in Gulbarga is shaped like a pentagon, and very soon it will become the university, the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence. Like Swami says, marching is all about being together, thinking together, feeling together, and moving together. And the march past definitely holds a special place in the heart of our beloved Bhagwan, as he has always given a lot of importance and watched the many rehearsals every single year. Marching is discipline in action, he says. Bhagwan has always reminded all of us that he has established these institutions to impart spiritual knowledge and spiritual education as the main component and worldly education as secondary. Education should enable one to cultivate good qualities, character, and devotion.
The captain and the vice captain of the houses, Satya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, and Ahimsa, Satvik CN and Arif Walikar, now lead their team of Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva High School, Muddenahalli campus, to dedicate themselves to Swami. Steeped in devotion, the students of the school march forward with their banner, "Love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never," inspiring others to follow in their footsteps. With the fire of patriotism burning in their hearts, these students march ahead, spreading the fragrance of Swami's love, spreading his message, singing in his tune. They aim to achieve unity in thought, word, and deed.
ಪಥಸಂಚಲನವು ಭಗವಾನರು ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡುವಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಪಥಸಂಚಲನ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸ, ಶಿಸ್ತು, ಐಕ್ಯತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪರಸ್ಪರ ಸಹಕಾರದ ಸಂಕೇತವಾಗಿದೆ.
They firmly believe Swami's words. Money comes and goes. Morality comes and grows. God first, the world next, myself last. They conduct themselves in such a way as to not injure others. Devotion and simplicity is their speciality.
Now, the steely students of the Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Pre-University Muddenahalli campus, led by Captain and Vice Captain Jeevan SV and Rohan V, dart forward with their houses Lal Bahadur Shastri and Subhash Chandra Bose, ready to dedicate their lives at Swami's lotus feet. These students of pre-university know very well that science leads to science, commerce leads to calmness, and arts leads to the spiritual heart.
Approaching the dais are the students of Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Excellence, led by Captain Rahul Vilas Rao and Vice Captain Dhruva Ullas.
Even as they walk past the divine dais, these old students of Bhagwan are gold students, the children for Sathya Sai, led by G.V. Praveen and squad leader V. Sai Ram. First time ever in the history of the Sathya Sai educational institutions, a contingent of alumni are marching with their younger brothers and sisters. This certainly underlines the fact that even when you graduate from the institutions, you continue to be an integral part. The banner carried the logo, Each One, Educate One, the flagship initiative of the alumni and alumnae, where they are following Swami's command of looking after their younger brothers and sisters. And this year, the Each One, Educate One program has already covered the education of over 900 children. A total of over 5,000 students receive free values-based integral education that caters to their all-round development. And Swami has very graciously announced the opening of 5 more campuses this year in the districts of Hampi, Koppal, Tumkur, Karwar, and one in Kondapaka near Hyderabad.
As the squads take their final position, the Sai Angels brass band plays the beautiful tune Colonel Bogey on their gleaming brass instruments.
Brothers and sisters, whatever we will see today, whatever events, daredevilry, graceful dances, the students' performances can only be attributed to one reason, and their love for Swami, and everyone does it for him.
Prat Sathat. Prat what?
We will now have Brother Gaurav recite the oath.
We, the children of Sai, swear that we will take part in the annual sports and cultural meet of the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Educational Institutions in fair competition with true spirit of sportsmanship, abiding by the rules which govern them, for the honor of our country, for the glory of sports, and our beloved Mother Sai.
Prat Vishap. Bajap.
Bhagwan will now bless the athletes by lighting the torch. The torch will now be taken to the torch vehicle by a relay of chosen athletes. Bhagwan lovingly releasing the pigeons and the balloons. The chosen vehicle this year for the torch lighting is a peacock. The peacock symbolizes vision, royalty, spirituality, awakening, protection, and watchfulness. Effortlessly beautiful and captivating in every nuance and move, this graceful bird offers lessons about self-love, honor, integrity, and the importance of facing life's challenges as well as the unknown with courage and confidence.
चलो चले साई की ओर लेकर उम्मीदें मंजिल की
And Swami has very beautifully given us the meaning of why the peacock has been chosen this year.
साई के दर चलो चले
He says the peacock, though so beautiful and charming, does not care for the world below, but looks at the sky and waits for the rain to come and dances in joy at the sight of the clouds. Likewise, man, who might have all the wealth, name and fame, should not be enamored by the world around. Rather, look up to God, and only the downpour of God's love should make one truly happy. Lord Krishna adorns his headgear with a peacock feather, which reflects this yearning of the Gopikas for him.
आओ सभी मिलकर बढ़े खुशियाँ ही खुशियाँ हैं चारों आओ सभी मिलकर बढ़े
Let me also take this opportunity to extend a warm greetings to the dignitaries seated on the dais. We have have with us our chief guest,
रोशन ही
Shri Pramod Madhvaraj, Honorable Minister for Fisheries, Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Karnataka.
रोशन ही रोशन होगा
We have Dr. A.B. Subbiah, an Indian hockey legend who represented the Indian national team for more than 285 international matches, including twice in the Olympics and the World Cup. He is a recipient of the Arjuna Award and Eklavya Award. We also have with us Shri Hemendra Singh, coach for the men's hockey team, India. Please also welcome Dr. Ram Sethi, eminent cardiologist from California, USA, an ardent devotee of Bhagwan as well.
Turn your gaze towards the hills, brothers and sisters, and behold the resting place of the magnificent peacock, Sai Mayuri.
प्रेम की ज्योति दिल में हमारे जलती रहेगी संग
Also seated on the dais, Dr. Ravi Pillai, eminent orthopedic surgeon from Singapore and a devotee of Bhagwan for many decades. Major General B.P.S. Bakuni, Commandant of Services Selection Center, South India. Mr. Anthony Tan, eminent lawyer from Singapore and an ardent devotee of Bhagwan. Mr. Bob Daniel, a businessman in real estate from the United States who has dedicated himself to the Lord's mission. Shri Satish Nayak, structural engineer responsible for executing many projects in Prashanthi Nilayam and continues to mentor projects in Muddenahalli. Shri B. Narayan Rao, secretary of the Shri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Trust, and Shri Sanjeev Sethi, trustee of the Shri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Trust.
Behold the flame of love and righteousness, which is now a burning fire, which will serve as a beacon of divine light for the aspirants of spiritual path.
May we now request our chief guest for the day, Shri Pramod Madhvaraj, Honorable Minister for Fisheries, Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Karnataka, to kindly address the gathering.
ಈ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಅತಿ ಸುಂದರವಾದಂಥ ಅತಿ ದಿವ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿ ಲೋಕ ಸೇವಾ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿನ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ಸಮೂಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಕ್ರೀಡಾಕೂಟ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ಘಾಟನಾ ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾ ಅವರ ಪಾದಕಮಲವನ್ನು ವಂದಿಸಿ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರನ್ನು ವಂದಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರ ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೆ, ಪತ್ರಕರ್ತ ಮಿತ್ರರಿಗೆ, ಸೇರಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನಮನಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ, ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ನಾನು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕ್ರೀಡಾಕೂಟಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆದರೆ ದೇವರಿಂದ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಕ್ರೀಡಾಕೂಟವನ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕೂಡ ದೇವರ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆಯಿಂದ, ದೇವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಾಣುವಂತಾಗಿದೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆಂದರೆ, ಈ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿ ಲೋಕ ಸೇವಾ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿನ ಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದಂಥ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಭಟ್ಟರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ವಿಚಾರ. ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿ ಲೋಕ ಸೇವಾ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿನ ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ನನ್ನ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿತು ಎಂಬುದು ನನಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ವಿಚಾರ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಇಂಥ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕಾಣಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾ ಅವರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದ ಬಲದಿಂದಲೇ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕುಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಇವತ್ತು ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿ ಲೋಕ ಸೇವಾ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿನ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳಬಲ್ಲೆ, ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ಭಾಗ್ಯಶಾಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದು ನೀವು ಎಂಬತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್. ಐ request each one of you to give in your best. Only education can't bring you success. Only spiritualism can't bring you success. Education with spiritualism can make you successful. And that is what you're getting. And that is what you're imbibing from these great institutions. With these few words, I wish this sports meet all the best. The best team shall win. The best player shall win. And with these few words, I conclude. Thank you, one and all.
And now we will have the band retreat.
Parade! Girls group, Karjap! पीछे बूट दौड़ के चल.
The girls' brass band from the Muddenahalli campus, aptly called Sai's Symphony, are now heralding the
Boys
presence
group,
of their
cut up.
beloved Lord.
दाहिने बूट.
They are playing the bhajan,
दौड़ के चल.
Manasa Bhajare,
Straight.
Guru Charanam, Bhagwan's first bhajan.
दौड़
The
के
band
all.
is led by Miss Akila in the Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Excellence. With a gritty determination and immense love for God, their commitment and dedication have been second to none. As Swami blessed the girls with these glistening new instruments during Dashera. And in fact, brothers and sisters, this piece, the girl students have learnt in 3 days to win the heart of the Lord as they march on with immense gratitude and love for their beloved Lord.
The annual sports meet is also about developing self-confidence. From concept to performance, each event brings home challenges that seem unsurpassable at first, but with dedication, teamwork, and facing fears and doubts, they culminate into outstanding performances.
The Sai Symphony Band is followed by Sai's Angels, the boys' brass band led by the band leader Vinayak Gaurav. The band marches forward, playing the lilting tune, The Washington Post. The Washington Post is a march composed by John Philip Sousa in 1889. Since then, it has remained as one of his most popular marches throughout the United States and many other countries. With the morning sun reflected on the beautiful golden instruments, the band Sai's Angels offers their pranams to their Lord. And behold the message of Bhagwan in the skies of help ever, hurt never. The Sai educational institutions have been established not merely to enable students to earn a living, but to make them acquire good trades, lead ideal lives, and give them ethical, moral, and spiritual strength. Bhagwan says that he has established them with a view to inculcate love and teach good qualities to the students, for they will learn humility, discipline, and faith in the portals of this institution. Patience is man's greatest virtue, for so the saying goes. A gymnast must have said it, for a gymnast surely knows. If despite the pain and tribulations, you can say, I won't give in, maybe someday you'll discover that it is now your time to win. And surely, it's time to win for these little masters of Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva High School, Muddenahalli campus, who are set to prove their mettle effortlessly by the grace of their Lord in this fantastic display of gymnastics. Gymnastics is a sport of determination and balance. Look at how these athletes and gymnasts take the lead from the trampoline and finish with a beautiful somersault. Jumps and somersaults have always been fascinating. In fact, it is a treat to watch the young maestros jumping with ease. The bar is now set higher. An obstacle of easily 4 feet, and the gymnast must surpass him. Here he comes, running towards the trampoline, takes his lead, and makes a safe jump to the other side. A jump over the vaulting horse. What scintillating somersaults we see before us. A perfect picture of dynamism. The challenge is even tougher. And he safely sails through. What a marvelous piece of beauty, a perfect leap. A jump without the support of the hands, and he does make it. The students of the high school Muddenahalli campus seem to possess an insatiable thirst and penchant for thrills and jumps. A ring of fire is the next challenge. Abhyasena kathinam saralam bhavati. With practice, even the difficult becomes easy. These students have been practicing for weeks together to put up this fantastic display before us. The ring is set to fire. Here come the gymnasts together and sail through the fire, the burning inferno. Beautiful jumps. next challenge is already here. An entire bar set on fire with a height of 6 feet. Two gymnasts in tandem jumping together and a beautiful somersault. What a picture of beauty this is. Such grace and such balance. They don't just dream, but get on the beam. They bring their dream to the extreme. And here we have the Maruti Omni as the new challenge. What is there to worry in Omni when the omniscient Lord is always protecting these young gymnasts? Here he comes, taking the flight over the trampoline and safely crosses to the other side of this Maruti Omni, standing as a tall barrier. The next gymnast makes his way too. The gymnasts offer their salutations to Bhagwan with that fantastic display. Winners are those who bounce back no matter how many times they fall. Jump, and you will find how to unfold your wings as you fall. Ready to face the new challenge, here we have the students of Sri Sathya Sai Divyaniketanam Jayapura campus, ready to face the fear and rise on the trampolines by trampling on their fear, exhibiting heart-throbbing stunts on these bouncy propellers. They start with the formation of Padmasana, even as they fall on the trampolines, installing Bhagwan in the lotus of their hearts, and thus pay their obeisance to their Lord. These jumpers seem to do something impossible even as they touch the toes of their feet. Flexibility at its very best. Here what we see is the L drop, dropping onto the trampoline and gaining back their balance. Hard work is a two-way street. You get back exactly what you put in. The hard work of these students is simply mind-boggling. A forward somersault. A single somersault is difficult enough, but to do it together in perfect synchronicity is the challenge before these students. Watch the beauty of the knee drop coupled with a somersault. These students do have a few tricks up their sleeve. Back somersault is the flavor of the season now. An even more difficult task. Without the support of their hands, they need to propel themselves backward and land back safely on their feet. What do we have in store now? A front somersault, combined with a backflip. Surely these students are the masters of jumps. Regaining their composure and maintaining perfect balance, a front and a backflip in quick succession. A new form of skipping, would you say? the L drop, followed by a backflip. Surely these students are mighty talented. Jumping from one trampoline to the next, these students will stop at nothing until their goal is achieved. Jumping in perfect synchronicity and maintaining their balance. These gymnasts on trampoline are all set to aim high and soar high. Approaching each other from opposite directions. Six students on the trampoline now. Backflips. It is your determination and persistence that will make you successful. Every accomplishment starts with a decision to try. Continuous backflips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep counting. 11, 12, 13. He jumps to the edge. 13 backflips. What a beautiful display. Maintaining his balance and poise all throughout. Giant ladder, that is what that is. A height of at least 20 feet, would you say? Jumping from the top, the L drop, landing safely on the trampoline. Another gymnast makes his way down. A beautiful jump, offers his pranams to Bhagwan. A somersault from a height of 20 feet. Here comes the next gymnast, attempting the somersault again and completes it successfully. The students from Jaipura campus offer their salutations to their beloved master.
The students of the Sri Sathya Sai Sriniketanam Jaipura campus will now perform an exquisite display of the fan dance. Traditionally, the fans have been a symbol of goodwill. It symbolizes good wishes, respect, and friendship. The Sri Sathya Sai Sriniketanam Jaipura campus is nestled in the lap of Mother Nature in the picturesque district of Chikmagalur, a few kilometers from the temple shrine of Sringeri. Spiritual ambience only accelerates the all-round development of the students.
Even the least good done to others gradually instills into the heart the courage of a lion. A lion sleeps in the heart of every brave man. These lions from the Muddenahalli campus are all set to present before us the lion dance. The lion dance is an ancient Chinese art form with a wonderful blend of martial arts, music and dance. Two men under the guise of a lion act in unison to produce a remarkable display of power, strength and beauty.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे सन्तु
ಸಿಂಹ ನೃತ್ಯವು ಜಪಾನ್, ಚೀನಾ, ಕೊರಿಯಾ, ಟಿಬೆಟ್, ವಿಯೆಟ್ನಾಂ ದೇಶಗಳ ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಜನಪದ ನೃತ್ಯ. ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ಮತ್ತು ಭಾಗ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಆಯೋಜಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಚೈನಾ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ವರ್ಷದ ಆಚರಣೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ವಿಶೇಷ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಗೌರವಿಸಲು ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೇಮವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸಲು ಈ ನೃತ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Please welcome the majestic lions, nay, the divine lions, the kings of the jungle, as they dance and joy in the central arena, for they are about to be present in the presence of the King of the universe, their beloved Lord. The students now don the garb of a lion, ready to perform the traditional Chinese art form of the lion dance. This feat of the glorious lion dance usually marks a festive occasion in accord with the Chinese tradition. The lions perform daredevilry, mingled with an aesthetic flavor which requires Herculean strength and immaculate skill. We are about to witness a little story in the town of these lions. The king lion, who has now grown quite old, needs to fetch the celestial leaves for the benefit of his clan. And he climbs over small hillocks to fetch the leaves. The celestial leaves are right before the king, and he assesses the hills around him. He carefully gauges the height and the depth of the valley. He shudders. Will he be able to make it? He is confident. The king lion biding his time, for he knows slow and steady wins the race. Takes the leap, standing tall, the king lion reaches out for the celestial leaves, a symbol of prosperity. He fetches them and chews on them. Assessing the next jump, the lion waits, taking deep breaths. He's tired after that long climb. Standing tall, the lion shows his prowess. He seems to be in a playful mood, in no hurry to go back to his village. There he rolls down, takes the shortcut. He's the king, he knows his ways. However, the king seems to have lost the leaves along the way. And here comes the prince out from his den. The mission is not accomplished yet. The leaves of prosperity is what is required for this clan to achieve greater heights. And the prince must set forth on this long and arduous journey over taller mountains to fetch it once again. Taking that mighty leap over the first mountain, the prince is daring and full of courage. Making quick leaps. Wow, what a perfect display of balance. He reaches the zenith, the peak, the very pinnacle of the mountain range. But the celestial herb doesn't seem to be located at the peak. Where could it be? The prince is now looking for it all around. Ah, there it is, deeply located in a crevice in between the valleys. Can he reach it? It is a daunting task. A single slip up, and he may find himself below. He goes for it. Precariously balancing on his hind feet, the prince reaches for the celestial golden leaves, and he gets it. But the journey isn't over yet. In fact, it is far from over. A major leap is in way. But the prince is daring. He binds his time to gather the strength. He's completely rejuvenated now. Breathing in the mountain air, the prince's heart swells with pride, for he knows what he has to bring prosperity to his clan. Standing on the peak of the mountain yet again, the lion displays perfect strength and his dominance over this world. Ready to take the leap, precariously balancing on just his hind feet. He makes the leap. Just a few more jumps to go. Wow, that requires Herculean strength to hold another on top of you on that narrow surface space. Clapping, the lion cheers the audience. Let us all cheer for the prince. In a joyful mood, as you can see. What is there to fear? For the king of the universe is there in the heart of the king of this jungle. Just with his hind feet, he makes his way safely down to the lowest hillock and jumps off to the ground, having accomplished his mission of finding the celestial leaves and bringing prosperity to his entire clan. Time for celebrations. Let us cheer these brave lions and the students on the Muddenahalli campus who have presented before us this spectacular display of lion dance. extremely pleased with this beautiful display. Bhagwan blesses the lion dance students with his infinite love and grace. As you have seen before you, the lion dance requires a lot of strength, willpower, balance, courage to be able to balance at that height. Bhagwan blessing his students profusely. So all is love. A picture-perfect moment of the lions with their lord, the king of the universe.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु.
These students have been putting together months of practice to achieve mastery over this traditional Chinese art form. One that could take years to master.
सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्.
There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. Cast your eyes on the colossal grid that stands majestically, challenging the terrific teenagers to ascend and play fearlessly on it. Valor is the wealth of the strong. Enthusiastic ones win over even enemies. Prosperity abandons one who is complacent with what he has. Sky is the limit for achievements. The fiery stalwarts of the Sri Sathya Sai Sharda Niketanam, Mandya campus, who are courage personified, seek adventure not on land or water, but at a lofty height of 60 feet, even if they start rising higher and higher.
The students from Mandya take their position on this geometric grid, a grid that is about to test their grit. The colossal grid is now rising to a height of 60 feet, and what we are about to witness is pure daredevilry, as they will form various geometric formations by carefully making their movements on that grid.
Pushing the elements to their limits, these maestros try to achieve mastery over the subtlest element of creation, Akasha.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः.
As you can see, the task is going to be challenging, for the grid is only suspended from one end, and that is the top. The wind can pose as a greater challenge as the grid sways from side to side. Moving in perfect togetherness, these students sway from side to side, creating a beautiful picture across the blue canopy. A beautiful zigzag formation, holding firmly to the grid and even more firmly to the Lord in their hearts. To achieve the impossible, it is precisely the unthinkable that must be thought. A diamond shape, a diamond symbolizing mind. To move beyond the mind is the motto of these students. As the grid sways, so do these gymnasts on top of the grid. This is surely art in action. And now these genius boys heroically bend backward, letting go of their arms at an altitude that makes your hair stand on end. Boys of this young age hanging upside down at a height of over 60 feet, mind you. What strength in their arms to hold on to the grid without losing their balance, maintaining their poise. A calm mind is required along with Herculean strength to achieve these tasks. Turning from side to side in rhythmic movements and keeping in tune with the lilting music, inspiring one and all, and painting a beautiful picture. Stretching forward their legs.
Behold, the four pictures, W's, work, worship, wisdom and wholesomeness, etched to the blue canopy, reminding us that the journey to God is simply I to we and we to He. We now see another beautiful formation in the form of a cross signifying annihilation of the ego.
Alternatingly, they turn back, stretching their hands. These students know that Mother Sai is always ever present in their hearts, that assures them of safety even at that lofty height. There we see a beautiful formation of a diamond within a diamond by these terrific teenagers. A formation of 8-8. They seem to convey that individually they may be 16, but collectively, with the strength of the Lord, they are 88. These gems from the Mandya campus put up their best as they allow things to happen by divine grace and show that we love you, Swami. The love between Swami and his students is indeed a sight to behold. ever present inside them. See always inside is the message of these students of the Mandya campus.
Hold the formation 92, signifying the 92nd year of Bhagwan's advent. Swami says, in future, character will confer power, not knowledge or wealth. Wisdom will be enthroned in the councils of nations. Behold another mind-blowing formation, the swastik, which is auspiciousness. Sai is holiness. Sharda Niketanam students have ushered in holiness in every atom of Sathya Sai Samagamam stadium.
Offering their salute to their Divine Master and hailing their victory over the subtle element of air. It is now time for the descent. A descent that they must do carefully. These athletes have locked their legs in their robes. And without holding on to the robes, they slither down beautifully. Ways difficult like walking on razor's edge, yet despair not. Seek the highest always, for in the highest is eternal bliss. Here come the next set of students, ready to make their descent, spreading their arms far across, showing us that togetherness is everything. A perfect picture of brotherhood of man and fatherhood of God. Students make it look so easy, but mind you, it is the most difficult task to balance yourself on the rope and not slide down too fast, maintain that speed and slide down gracefully. Asserted their supremacy over the sky, these soldiers saluting their divine master make their descent. Holding their chests high, these young soldiers are the soldiers of Sai. Upside down on the rope. These students slide down without the slightest of fear in their hearts. Wonderful, beautiful picture this is indeed. They have made their way safely to the ground. All the 16 students, after that remarkable display on the grid, their supremacy over the element of either, now run towards their divine master to seek his blessings. Bhagavan showering his grace on the athletes for all the hard work that they have put in, for the hours of toil, for the pain, just to bring a smile on the divine countenance. The Akasha Veeras posing for a picture with their beloved Lord.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे सन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः.
Next, we have students of grades 6, 7 and 8 of the Prashanti Balamandir High School offer at the Lotus Feet a performance of the graceful Sambhalpuri dance. The Sambhalpuri dance originated in the western part of Orissa and is performed during the month of Chaitra Masa. Prashanti Balmandir School is located in the heart of Chikballapur town and offers free and value-based education to girl students who are mostly from the interior rural areas of the region.
What we want are muscles of iron and nerves of steel, gigantic wills which nothing can resist. Welcome the martial arts team, the Jaipura campus, the Sri Sathya Sai which would take us to the world of Kung Fu. Martial arts is an act of meditation and a spiritual endeavor to gain supreme control of mind and thereby of the body. When enemies attack, strike straight from the shoulders and defend yourself. Glory to the invincible warriors who use their bare limbs as their sole weapons. Concentration, maneuverability, determination, and dedication are the hallmarks of a true martial art. The warriors have entered the battlefield displaying chess deeds in their own unique way. Every warrior needs to train himself in order to face severe ordeals. They align themselves practice hard, for it is said that practice is the path to perfection. Watch these embodiments of endurance defend themselves performing kata. They seem to say, my opponent is my teacher, my ego is my enemy. Turning the field into a magnificent arena of single combat. Follow the master, face the devil, fight to the end, and finish the game. These fighters remind us that self-defense is our dharma, otherwise it is cowardice. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. Hold your breath to see one of the most heart-throbbing stunts.
Witness now the muscles of iron and nerves of steel, which can break even the hard tile into pieces with just one shot of a knife. Martial artists showing their mastery over these tiles by breaking them using various positions of the art form. And now we will see a flying kick that will soar through these three tiles kept together back to back. A beautiful kick breaking the tiles into pieces. And now for the show of strength of the arms. now have a display of the abdominal strength. Balancing a huge granite slab on his abdomen, the hammer strikes, the granite breaks, and the martial artist emerges unfazed. Some more sensation seems to be on the way. A tube light. A small slip and the result could be nasty. Taking the blow of tube lights directly on their heads. These students have mastered their strength in every part of their body. Holding out their arms, nothing can deter these warriors, these stupendous martial artists. Hold on, as we have more to come. 4 warriors lie next to each other for what seems to be like a daunting task. Here comes another on a motorcycle, ready to ride on them. And the abdominal strength of these warriors is simply remarkable. The martial artists from the Jaipura campus now exit the arena after the remarkable display of martial arts.
Dance is the king of all arts, but when coupled with mind-blowing moves, they transcend to a different level altogether. Flexibility, power, synchronization is all that you need to perfect this art. And these boys are here to prove that they are boys of steel, powerful, yet flexible. Watch these maestros of the Sri Sathya Sai Vidyaniketanam Gulbarga campus go ahead with the terrestrial explosion, the terrestrial rhythms, where grace combines with enchanting moves and intricate postures, lending strength to the muscles. Bubbling students of Bhagwan are appearing like flames, who are visibly sustained by the intense consumption of his superior energy. They're always, every time fresh, as though they had been just issued from the hand of God. human power which exhilaration and ecstasy bring to a dancer can enable even the weakest to do wonders. Watch their beautiful moves in synchrony and harmony with others. Even as they move their limbs and hands in perfect unison, harmoniously. The Sri Sathya Sai University of Human Excellence, the upcoming university in Gulbarga campus. UHE. They seem to form one more formation. '93, signifying 93rd birthday of Bhagwan. Watch this mind-blowing, beautiful formation of heart, signifying selfless love. Inscribed outside of it, pentagon shape, the Gulbarga campus, in the shape of the pentagon. Golden children of Gulbarga offer their everything to Swami and depart.
All of us at some point must have climbed on top of a ladder. Climbing a ladder is not such an easy task, for it is precariously balanced on a wall. But what if you remove the support for the ladder? Can you still climb it? Is there anyone in the audience here who is ready to take up this challenge of climbing a ladder without a support? Well, somebody seems to be up to the challenge. You need the balance. Not so easy, right? To accomplish this seemingly impossible task, we have the students from the Muddenahalli campus ready to display their strength, their balance, and their skill on top of a ladder without any support externally. But we all know who is their support within, their beloved Swami. Inching forward, balancing themselves on the lowest rung of the ladder, These students from the Muddenahalli campus surely seem to have mastered their ladder to success. Students from the Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Kendra are all set to take on more challenges. We all know what it means when the cones come out, more obstacles. Here he goes, skipping over all of them and making his way all the way. Successfully completing that obstacle course of the cones. The ladder only seems to be getting taller. This is even more challenging as they climb onto the second rung without any support and inch their way forward. Climbing the ladder of success is not that easy. It requires hard work, determination, and perseverance. Chain ladder climb, a ladder relay if you will, completing the circle, passing on the baton from one to the other. Carefully balancing themselves as they take one more step. They need to keep slowly moving the ladder to retain their balance. Slippery slopes, I tell you. Not that easy to maintain your balance. The ladder can only take you as high, but the grace of the Lord can take you higher than you can ever imagine.
Bharat is a Punya Bhumi, Tyaga Bhumi, and Yoga Bhumi. This is the land of spirituality, selflessness, and of oneness. Teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success. Tune yourself and dance to the colorful and rhythmic performance of swift movement, style, and rhythm. Mix thoroughly and set to the tune. What we get is an enchanting spectacle. Watch the boys from the Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Kendra in the Lok Seva High School displaying more vigor, suppleness, giving us a pleasure inexplicable and ineffable.
अभिमान है मेरा हिंदुस्तान महान है धरती जल अंबर भी प्यार खुशबू भरी सच्चाई के संग हम मुस्कुराए गलियां रास्ता बने रस्तों की शान है हर एक रास्ता प्रेम का प्रमाण है। गाँव के खेतों ने, नदियों की पानी ने, शीशों की गुंजों ने ये बात मानी है। हिंदुस्तानी हम हैं, हिंदुस्तानी हम हैं, हिंदुस्तानी हम हैं, हिंदुस्तानी।
These boys dance with vigor, presenting a scene of bewitching beauty, playing with these umbrellas which open and close at their will, even as they dance to the lilting tunes of the tricolor, which exudes fiery patriotism and eternal inspiration. Behold the formation of Sai Ma.
देशभक्ति का दीप मन में लेकर चले, कर्म भूमि में कर्म अपना करते रहे। मखमली जहाँ ये महकता पवन, यहाँ दर्शन दे सूरज की पहली किरण। ईंट पत्थर यहाँ देश प्रेम से भरे, ऐसी प्यारी ज़मीं के लिए हम जिए।
Have the blooming buddies to dance and make our mother Sai happy. Feel the beat and the rhythm. It's time to let go of all those emotions and simply dance away to glory.
ये तिरंगा जिसको नमाए माता गंगा। केसर जो सरताज है, शक्ति से करता नाज है। हिंद का ये अपना झंडा, इस गर्व से कहे तिरंगा। सफेद मन मंदिर रंगाए, शांति ऐलान करता जाए। हरा अंत का सार है, उन्नति का आधार है। धर्म चक्र निरंतर घूमे, हर मानव सुख दुख में झूमे। हिंद का ये अपना झंडा, इस गर्व से कहे तिरंगा। गर्व से कहे तिरंगा, गर्व से कहे तिरंगा।
Under the umbrella of Bhagwan's grace, we are safe and secure, and it is in our hands to open the switch of righteousness, to enjoy the cool shade of Swami's grace. Having removed the limitations of the body, these heavenly and celestial dancers rush back to their places, offering their everything at the lotus feet of the cosmic dancer, Sai Nataraja.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे सन्तु
Courage is the hallmark of these students. For strength is life. Strength is felicity. Life eternal. The students of the Sri Sathya Sai Sharada Niketanam Mandya campus are all set to display heroic exploits which require superhuman strength, adamantine will, and absolute fearlessness. students have toiled hard for achieving these feats, but the pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु
The 200 and odd students of the Mandya campus are determined to achieve something new, something daring, something thrilling, as they get ready to perform these stunts on iron grids with which they play easily.
सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु.
When art, beauty, and strength commingle, it is aesthetic sense that we experience. Lo and behold, with a backdrop of butterfly movements, tremendous yogic postures, the myriad colors and hues, cubic maestros want to show something of yoga as they lose themselves in Padmasana, start doing other exercises, upside down. Balancing on the shoulders, creating a beautiful bewitching form and beauty. Wherever the eyes turn, we see only heroism. Shirshasana. Rising to the pinnacles of physical prowess and flexibility. These little masters perform the art on their bodies. The beautiful formation on the wheels. Combination of different yogic postures. Watch them as they stand on their shoulders, widening their legs now. Oh, Star Wars decide to take the game to the next level. We have an inverted view of the world. Observe the human turbine. Displaying immaculate balancing skills in the most hazardous motion. There they go for the first flip. And once more, that seems to be flawless. The second one, third one. There is something that keeps the victorious poles apart from the loser. It is the ability to hold on, whatever be the peril. And now for Mayurasana on the cubic grip. It demands Samsonite strength on the anterior deltoid in the arm. Strength and growth come only through continuous struggle and effort. Balancing on hands is a stunt that would make even a Superman think twice. Dhanurasana has a beauty of its own, especially when its beauty is enhanced by Tadasana. On the wheel, on the lofty grids. There is only one thing you say to yourself: never give up. Life is a challenge. Beat it. Life the game played. We love you, Swami. Heroic boys of the Mandya campus offer their sinews and synergy at the lotus feet of their Swami with this beautiful formation, We Love You, Sai.
Students of the Sri Sathya Sai Vani Niketanam Gadag campus are all set to offer the Chirao dance to Bhagwan. The Chirao dance is believed to have originated as early as the 1st century AD. It is a ritual dance performed in the northeastern states of India. Characterized by the use of bamboo staffs, which are kept in cross and horizontal forms on the ground. While some dancers move these bamboo staffs in rhythmic beats, the others perform by stepping in and out of the bamboo blocks. It is one of the most famous dances in the Northeast and a center of attraction during festive occasions. Supported by two bases, the bamboos are clapped together on a particular beat, and those with a perfected sense of timing dance gracefully by stepping in and out of the crossed and horizontally laid bamboo staffs. Expressions of the dance resemble the swaying of trees. Some others indicate the flying of birds. There is no denying the fact that the Chirao dance is surely a most enchanting form of the northeastern culture. The Sri Sathya Sai Vani Niketanam is our youngest campus, which began functioning in June 2017 with the first batch of 66 students admitted to the 6th grade. The Chirao dance is called a Tina, which comes in vibrant colors that further brighten up the surrounding environment. students offer their salutations to Bhagwan.
A horse, or Ashwa as it is called in Sanskrit, is an animal of power and grace. Perhaps it's a projection of people's dream about themselves. Strong, powerful, beautiful. It is loyal to its master until the very end. But to befriend and control them, superhuman strength is required. It is a feat which requires tremendous grit and skill. The students from the Muddenahalli campus, from the Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Excellence, have left no stone unturned in this regard. Behold the Ashwakumaras, the galloping guardians of the Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Excellence, riding majestically on these beasts of beauty and returning to display their matchless prowess, heroism, and daunting courage. Riding on Theo, we have Brother Niketan. Riding on Thought in Action, we have Brother Vrishang. Gracefully mounted on Leo, we have Brother Hariharan. And accompanying them is their coach Sri Bharat, riding on the magnificent Rakna. These young boys, still in their teens, will now demonstrate their strength and caliber in equestrian show jumping, an event that is included in the Summer Olympics as well. Here he comes, approaching the first obstacle, a stack of hay. Successfully jumps over that. The tricolored planks, manages that one as well. Niketan riding on the Theo, approaching the parallel bars. Galloping towards the obstacle, safely sailing over them. The chairs as well. And now, the difficult one, the challenging one, the red brick wall. An obstacle as tall as 3 feet. The rider and the horse must synchronize to make this jump successful. Will he do it? Niketan successfully jumps over the red brick wall and salutes his divine master. Riding a horse isn't a gentle hobby. It is a grand passion. It requires adamantine will to control these unstoppable chasers. Higher the horsepower, higher than the horsepower is the willpower, and that alone can tame these wily horses. Vrishang approaching the haystack. Thought in Action, the horse that Vrishang is riding, jumps over the obstacle but hesitates to go over the planks. Worry not, for he will be back again. Giving up is not an option for these students because they have the will in their hearts to succeed. Approaching the obstacle yet again. Some horses will test you, some will teach you, and some will bring out the best in you. That is Hariharan on the Leo, gracefully jumping over the tricolored planks, and now going for the parallel bars. Going for that large run-up. The jump isn't an easy one. You must gain momentum to make that jump successfully. Fastly approaching the parallel bars, leaping forward, and a beautiful jump. Readying himself for the big one. The perfect jump is all about timing. Neither can you leap too soon, nor can you leap too late. For the obstacle shall fall, and you too shall fall from grace. Approaching the red brick wall. Hariharan, the horse hesitates. Regaining his composure, Hariharan settled himself back on Leo. Is he going for it again? Yes, he is. Swami says, never give up. Try and try until you succeed. Here we have Hariharan approaching the red brick wall, galloping towards it. And the horse makes a beautiful, perfect jump, and he salutes his master. Vrishang is at it again. riding on the beautiful horse, Thought in Action. What a beautiful name for a horse. Thought in Action. The first jump is done. Well, he is not going to give up. That is Bharat on the rock now. 2 jumps in perfect timing. The parallel bars. The majestic Ruckner makes that leap over the chairs and cones as well. Going for the big one now. A beautiful leap, successfully crossing over the red brick wall. No barrier is insurmountable. No obstacle is unconquerable, and no feat is impossible for this gallant galloping guardians. Rishank coming back, jumping over the haystack. Worry not, he's going for the next obstacle. It is difficult to tame these wily horses. The mind of the rider and the horse need to be in perfect harmony, for there are 2 bodies but a single mind when it comes to these stunts. On the arena, the rider and his horse become one being. The thought of the rider guides the strength of the horse. Niketan goes over that first obstacle like a breeze, jumping over the Tiranga flag. Quickly approaching the parallel bars. You can see the muscles of his horse Theo flex as it takes that leap. The red brick wall is now taller. Tall, standing above the ground at 4 feet. The jump is by no means a simple one. Theo, fast approaching, takes that leap. What a beautiful jump. Only an unshakable practice can tame these wily Ashwamedas. Bharat going for all the obstacles once again, beautifully jumping over the planks. His beauty, the Ruckner, going for the parallel bars. What a picture of beauty these leaps are. Look at those hooves, galloping for the big one now. Bharat on the Ruckner, approaching the red brick wall, the most difficult of them all. Here he comes. An amazing jump. Displaying dashing courage, mesmerizing the audience, these men of power seem to have conquered all that came their way. Having trampled upon their feet all failures and weaknesses and pulverizing the mountain of fear, these Ashwakumaras bow down to their divine master. Niketan, Hariharan, Rishank and Bharat. What a remarkable feat and a beautiful show of equestrian jumping. offering themselves to their Lord, and Bhagwan showing his love and appreciation with a beautiful trophy.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे सन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित्
Tough times never last, but tough people do. Laziness is rust and dust. Realization is best and rest. But these tiny wrestlers from the Sri Sathya Sai Vidyaniketanam Gulbarga campus know no rest as they find eternal rest in the performance of intricate yogic postures hanging around a pole in what is called Mallakambha, which is traditionally passed on by Lord Hanuman himself onto a wrestler in the court of Krishna Devaraya. Mallakambha is a challenging sport of wrestlers, demanding robust physique, strong willpower, and mercury-like agility. It is of historical significance and a symbol of bravery, activity, and adventure. Steadfast wrestler, the Atma, subdues the ego in the form of the mast after a Herculean effort of grappling with it. Oh, what a beauty it is presenting! Unique kind of multiple formations. This sport not just entails great fitness but also great finesse. Upside down, turning almost like a Dhanurasana posture. Looking backwards. Defying the laws of gravity, these daredevils stand along the pole with such seeming ease. They seem to be atop Mount Kailas, raising their hands in adoration.
Shivam bhajamyaham, Sada Shivam bhajamyaham.
Once again with a multiple formation. A beautiful picture of sublime beauty. Staying in the moment, connecting with the audience authentically and making yourself real to them through the music.
Sahasralochana pravritya sheshalekha shekaram rasula doli dharani hitu sarangripita Bhujangarajamayani baddha jata jutaka Shriyai chiraya jayatam chakora bandhu shekara.
You want success? All it takes is your commitment, courage, desire to be the best.
Dharanjaya spulinga bhavi gita panchasayakam namannilimpanayakam sudhamayukhalekhaya virajamana shekaram mahagapali sampade shilo jatala Karala bhala vattika dagat 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 jwalan dharanjayahuti krita prachanda panchasayake Haradharendra nandini kuchagra chitra patrakara kalpanaika shilpini trilochane rajirmama मेघमण्डली निरुद्ध दुर्गस्फुरद्गूनिशीतिनी तमप्रबन्धबद्धकन्दर निलिम्पनिर्झरीधरस्तनोतु कृत्तिसिन्धुर कलानिधानबन्धुर श्रियं जगद्दुरन्दर.
They form the Malla pyramid, which is the secret of their success. These fiery wrestlers have a fire of enthusiasm in their hearts, and they are keeping it for doing something to please their Swami.
प्रपञ्चकारिमप्रभावलम्बिकण्टकन्दली रुचिप्रबद्धकन्दरं स्मरच्चिदं पुरच्चिदं भवच्चिदं मखच्चिदं.
Walking towards the center stage are the students of the Sri Sathya Sai Prashantaniketanam campus, walking in to offer a Sufi dance presentation. Sufism is often described as the inward dimension of Islam or Islamic mysticism. Sufi whirling is a form of sama, of physically active meditation, which originated amongst the Sufis. This is still practiced by the Sufi dervishes. At the beginning of the sema, by holding the arms crosswise, the seeker appears to represent the number one, thus testifying God's unity. While whirling, the arms are open. The right arm is directed to the sky, ready to receive God's benevolence.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The dancers will revolve from right to left around their heart, embracing all humanity with love for every human being and every other being created by God.
أشهد أن لا.
The word Sufi is derived from the word Safa, which in Arabic means purity.
أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله.
This whirling dance is a customary meditation practiced performed within the sema or the worship ceremony, through which the dervishes aim to reach the source of all perfection. This they do by listening to the music, focusing on God, and spinning one's body in repetitive circles, which has also been seen as a symbolic imitation of the planets in the solar system orbiting the sun.
إله إلا الله.
Turn your gaze to the right side of the dais, for we are now going to have a spectacular display of wire walking. Action always generates inspiration. What you're going to see now is a demonstration of this. We're all standing on the edge of adversity, and there is a deep precipice, but to come out unscathed, there is but one way. Look at these students from the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva High School Muddenahalli campus walking across the wire, balancing themselves carefully and successfully crossing over to the other side. Sitting down and standing again on that thin wire is by no means an easy task. Without losing their balance, they safely cross over to the other side. Firmly having the conviction that the Lord is there to protect them from any fall, they embark bravely on this adventure, which requires total concentration and perfect balance. Look at them, retracing their steps and walking backwards. This is what is called walking on the razor's edge. These athletes now seem to play a sport on the wire. Not only do they need to catch the ring, but balance themselves as well. The weight of their entire body balanced on a thin wire, not more than a couple of centimeters wide. Completing an obstacle course on the thin wire as well. These athletes have taken the sport to the next level. A game of cricket. A game of cricket is a game of balance. Throws the ball and hits it out of the stadium for a six. Another one. Can you believe that? Cricket on a wire. A game not for the faint-hearted, I tell you. Balancing a pot on steady ground isn't simple. Balancing a pot while you're walking the wire? Well, these athletes are masters of balance. The hands are primary when trying to balance yourself on the wire. But without the support of your hands, what do you do? There is only one way to go, and that is forward, and the athlete leaves his course. Holding the flag of victory high in the sky. There he goes at it again, precariously balancing himself. These young student from the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva High School has achieved mastery over this feat of wire walking in a short span of time and offer themselves to their dearest Lord.
We would now like to invite on stage the girls who were part of the horses escort. Brothers and sisters, they have learned to master and control the horses in flat 3 weeks. And they wanted to offer this to Bhagwan, and for the very first time, we had the Sai Ashwakumaris who escorted Bhagwan during the procession. May we please invite the Sai Ashwakumaris along with their trainers to come up on stage. A popular folk dance indigenous to North Karnataka. Also students performing the Sufi dance. It is a harvest dance of Dakshin Kannada region of Karnataka, offered to the presiding goddess of crops, who is called Sufi. This dance is an expression of gratitude for the year's harvest and bountiful blessings which the nature has brought in for all of them.
Faith is never tested on solid ground of calm. It is when the sea is stormy. It is when the ground is shaky. It is when thunder strikes. It is when lightning flashes that the test of faith really comes. reach the highest, one has to offer one's utmost. While scaling heights and reaching altitudes, we must put away haste. Everything matters. Watch the ring magicians of the Sri Sathya Sai, Lok Seva High School, Muddenahalli campus, who are the Daredevils seeking adventure on the sole refuge of His grace that will protect. Aerial rings is an incredibly demanding art and requires a high degree of strength, flexibility and courage to practice. Highest destination is not unreachable on this earth. Watch these bastos taking hold of the aerial rings and dangling upside down effortlessly. Now rest in the Halasana posture, Natarajasana, the cosmic Shiva. Bend the body to mend the mind. Topsy-turvy, stand upside down, letting go of their fear, letting God take charge. Hanumasana, which makes the body indomitable like the mightiest of the mighty, Hanuman. This is where determination, ability, courage, and heroism are present. Divine help is manifested. Look at this beautiful. Looking back at that dizzy height, they proclaim courage is not the absence of fear, but a resistance of fear, mastery of fear. Gomukhasana, showing the face of the cow. Ardha Chakrasana, the half-wheel posture which tones the spinal cord. Turning topsy-turvy. Now they perform the most difficult asana, almost like Shiv Shasana. They are at a dizzy height of 50 feet, performing yogasanas like this one is Dhanurasana, the bow posture, also looks like Chakrasana. Now merge themselves in Swami's thoughts, sitting in the Padmasana, lotus posture. Oh, having surrendered themselves, they relax in eternal peace in yoga or nidra, Shavasana, the relaxation which replaces all the worn out cells of the body with new cells. Widening their legs, come upside down, they are descending. Turning and turning inside and out of these circles may seem dizzy, but that's not the case when Sai is in the center of your life. Under the umbrella of Bhagwan's grace, which is reassuring, revealing, we understand that you are the one point of reference through the shifting landscape of experience. These students of Bhagwan have proved that greatness of yoga can be found even atop the hill, amidst a cloud, or afloat in air. Apart from His grace, there lies no solace.
Bhagwan conferring His bountiful blessings on this yogic athletes.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सुखिनः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु.
India has had an ancient romance with the art of dance, for it is the expression of inner beauty and latent divinity in man. It is a land of diversities with a multi-faith, multi-ethnic and multicultural society. Indian culture is an amalgamation of several different cultures spanning across the Indian subcontinent, influenced and shaped by a history that is several thousand years old and yet heavily incorporates dharmic religion and spirituality. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Students of the Prashanti Balamandir High School, Chikballapur campus present before us a visual treat of that very diversity with 4 different dances being performed. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. While the students on the right side of the arena perform the Bharatnatyam, on the left is the Odissi. At the rear end, we see the graceful Manipuri dance, and at the forefront, the Kathak.
Vande Mataram Sujalaam Sufalaam Malayaj Sheetalaam Sasya Shyamalaam Mataram Vande Mataram. Suprajyotsna Pulakitayamini Pullakusumita Drumala-shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura-bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, an ode to the glory of our motherland Bharat on the eve of its 69th anniversary of the Indian Republic.
Stone, iron, steel will not withstand man, however will. There is no time for ease and comfort. It's time to dare and endure.
Bring the action.
Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Hold your breath for the sensation of the day. The velocity extremers, the Sathya Viras, the Muddenahalli campus stride forward towards the dais. Even as the team leader, Ravi Chand, leads his team into the magnificent arena saluting Bhagwan. Dreams can come true. We have the courage to pursue them. Warming up and going round and round, these maestros have arrived to display their heroism. This, they do it in style, beginning with the individual stunt.
Trailblazers start their adventure on their sports bikes, driving even while sitting with both their legs on the same side of the pedal. Balance requires extreme care, diligence and confidence. And so these trailblazers are able to balance, standing on the bike with just one leg. Oh, what is this? Stretching and driving go hand in hand. A bike ride turning into a jolly ride for these trailblazers. Balance themselves perfectly. No support of the pedal whatsoever. The balance of life is only possible. Faith in the victory. Stretching themselves out completely on the bike. They ride in tandem without missing a step. Going together in perfect harmony. Stretching exercises on the bike. These trailblazers have a variety of tricks up their sleeve. Sathya Sai is known for their endurance, and so are these trailblazers who are known for their dedication to performing them with ease and comfort.
Infinite enthusiasm, infinite patience, infinite perseverance. These alone can ensure sure success. These maestros are now gathered for a dashing sensation. And now they stride forward, majestically, pass by each other in the shape of infinity. Lo and behold, these heroes gain momentum and are prepared to cross each other now. There they go with great speed, indicating that peril is their younger brother. They being older are more enduring. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Again and again, asserting their mastery, the crisscross, keeping our hair stand on end. One little mistake, the result may be nasty. Perfect precision, total self-confidence, they cross each other, speed of the bullet. When life knocks you down, Try to land on your back. If you can look up, you can get up. Never was anything great achieved without challenge. Now they come forward, circling in harmony and synchrony with others in groups of 5. Coming close and creating a beautiful pattern of star. These velocity extremers, the Sathya Viras, remind us that stars are many, sky is one.
Maintaining the balance and the line. A beautiful spectacle indeed. Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. And working together is success. If we really did what we're capable of, we would astound ourselves. Sathya Viras are all set for the next move. What is it going to be? The rider remains cool and calm, standing with his legs crossed on either end of the bike. Cool and calm as a kasumba. Witness the daring stunt at full speed with the rider floating in air parallels the bike, supported by the pillion. A beautiful picture of daredevilry. The lotus is symbolic of the way we should be in the world, but not in it. Padma Patram, like the lotus, untouched by the dirt in the water. Blowing a trumpet, this trailblazer is all set to start his new band. Balancing himself on the tank of the bike and letting his hands go and letting God in.
What is this? In the midst of the clash of speed, music goes on. Keep calm and cool. Plays guitar and moves on. Another daring stunt follows with 4 to 5 boys balancing on a ladder and moving on Airavata. The rider seems to be relaxed and bending back while the pillion offering his pranams to beloved Swami. Hold there. Looks like a cherry moving. All we need to do is to pray, to adapt and move on.
With the rider and pillion leading their hands, they seem to be moving at the speed of a jet. Jet, set, go. The storm says, "You can't withstand me." The trailblazers reply, "We are the storm." Riding the bike backwards. A beautiful display of balance. Joyous riders waving their hands like the wings of a butterfly, speeding away with as many as 6 riders on a single bike, triumphantly announcing, "We have conquered dear Swami." Another beautiful picture of pyramid, waving hands to express happiness, unity and solidarity. Balancing himself on the tank of the bike and raising his hands in pranams to the Lord. These Satyaviras have surely mastered these stunts. A pillion on top of the rider. What a way to go. Goodness gracious! Riding the bike while sleeping on the seat. Hold your breath, for there is more to come. More of the Daredevil dream and astounding stunts from these Satyaviras.
Preparing themselves to pass smoothly through the German wheel. Velocity extremers take their positions. Regulation of the speed is of utmost importance while passing through the wheel. Watch the beautiful display of the emergence of the trailblazers to the wheel. No one thinks you can, that's when you have to. Fearless trailblazers who are practical to practice, then preach, believe in the dictum. Experience is the only teacher we have. Now 3 leaders passing through the wheels successfully. The wheels change their position. They go on notwithstanding. It's impossible to win the race unless you venture to run. Impossible to win the victory unless you dare to battle. Throwing away all weaknesses, telling their bodies that it is strong. These deft riders have decided to conquer the world with boundless faith and hope in themselves. Watch this beautiful adaptation of the riders, moving in one line split, merging through. These three wheels kept in the rhombus shape. It's at a great speed, crisscross. Aperture magic once again begins. Hold the sensational amalgam of high risk, even as these 5 velocity extremers crisscross. Passes through the German wheel with the speed of a bullet. Each rider passing through 2 German wheels. That was a nail-biting and an unnerving experience.
Rider passing under the flag waving violently, daring the riders, but the Satyaviras know how to overcome their challenges. Here is another test of speed and talent and determination. The defty riders have to evade the touch of the flag by lying low on their seats, and they do it with effortless ease. Fearless trailblazers echo through the stadium. We will persist until we succeed.
If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it in one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. Prepare yourself to witness the greatest challenge for a bike rider, the ramp jump. The hurdle has been prepared, the obstacles formed, not 1 or 2, 35, 30 boys lie down to pose a challenge on Ravi Chand, student of 3rd year BA, Human Excellence. It is God who arms us with strength, makes our way perfect. You can do the impossible as you have been through the unimaginable. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limit. Vajradapihi dhirana, chitta ratnam, akhanditam. Mind of brave men precious stone which even a diamond cannot cut. Apache is on the mission and the Satyavira takes the run. He's about to leap and he leaps like a leopard on the obstacle and lands majestically, safely onto the ground. Ravichand has done it. Human effort and God's grace unfailingly yield success.
The challenge is even greater now. 5 more boys added to the obstacle. 35 boys now lined up in front of the ramp. The rider is revving up his engines. Yashwant Arcade approaching the ramp with great speed. There he takes the lead and crosses over 35 boys in a row with that beautiful ramp jump. The challenge isn't over yet. Let's step it up. Let's make it even more challenging. Add that and make it 40. 40 boys lined up in front of the ramp. There he goes for the ramp jump again. Heating up his engine. Revving up. Preparing for the big one. 40 boys, mind you. A precarious one indeed. There he comes, approaching the ramp in great speed. Taking his flight and crossing them over safely. A beautiful ramp jump by Yashwant. Way to go. 40 boys.
ನಾವು ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಭಾಗ್ಯವಂತರು. ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಯಾವುದೇ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಕ್ರೀಡೋತ್ಸವದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗದೇ ಇರುವಂಥ ಈ ದೃಶ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರ ಅಪಾರ ಪ್ರೇಮ, ಅನುಗ್ರಹ ಮತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪೂರ್ಣ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯವರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರಿಟ್ಟುವರ ಪ್ರೇಮಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ.
Daredevil, once again they start with the commingling of strength, unity and beauty to show their pyramid formation, their solidarity. As many, more than 25 students lining themselves perfectly, moving together, holding aloft the banner of Swami, the banner of sacrifice, the banner of unity. They go round and round. I may not do things you cannot. You may not do things I cannot. Together we can do great things. Fearless Satyaviras advance towards Swami and perform their obeisance. Offer themselves. Offer their obeisance to Swami. Swami says, stars are many, but sky is one. Riders are many, but bike is one. Events are many, but Sathya Sai Samagamam is one.
Bhagwan blessing the representatives from the Satyavira team, the bike riders. A beautiful and breathtaking display of daredevilry. A treat to watch for all of us gathered here in this beautiful Sri Sathya Sai Samagamam Stadium.
The annual sports and cultural meet of the Sri Sathya Sai Educational Institution is a galvanization of effort with a deep sense of love and dedication to Bhagwan, our Lord, our God, our everything. The culmination of the festivities is this abundant outpour of love. And this meet, brothers and sisters, is only and purely driven by love. True achievement for all these students here is not a medal, but to be assured of a place in Swami's heart. Every student entering the portals of the Sathya Sai institutions are granted an opportunity of becoming a Sai student for the rest of their lives, and to love him and to be loved by him is the greatest joy.
మాందరి ప్రాణం నీవే ఓ సాయి మా చిరకాల నేస్తం నీవే మా వెంటే ఉండుమా ప్రియమైన బంధము నీవే మా ప్రాణమా ఎనలేని ప్రేమము నీవే ప్రేమ రూపమా మాలోని గానం నీవే లా 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 మా హృదయ స్పందన నీవే లా 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 మాలోని గానం నీవే లా 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 మా హృదయ స్పందన నీవే లా 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 సాయి మా సాయి మా సాయి మా సాయి మా
Swami had once remarked, sports meet is an opportunity for all the children to do something to please me. The elders have projects to serve me. This is their opportunity to do something
ಓ
for
ಸಾಯಿ
me.
ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಜೀವ ನಿನಗಾಗಿ ನೀಡಿದ ನಮಗೆಂತ ಹಾಯಿ. ಈ ಸೇವೆ ತ್ಯಾಗದಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ತಿಳಿಸಿದೆ ಜೀವನದ ದಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮಿಗಿಲಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಬಂಧ ನಮಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೇನಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಈ ಭಾಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆನಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಜೀವನ ನಿನಗಾಗಿ ಸಾಯಿ ಸಾಯಿ ಮಾ ಸಾಯಿ ಮಾ ಸಾಯಿ ಮಾ సాయి మా మా అందరి ప్రాణం నీవే ఓ సాయి మా చిరకాల నేస్తం నీవే మా వెంటే ఉండుమా ప్రియమైన బంధము నీవే మా ప్రాణమా ఎనలేని ప్రేమము నీవే ప్రేమ రూపమా మాలోని గానం నీవే లా 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 మా హృదయ స్పందన నీవే లా 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 మాలోని గానం నీవే లా 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 మా హృదయ స్పందన నీవే లా 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 సాయి మా సాయి మా సాయి మా చిరకాల నేస్తం నీవే మా వెంటే ఉండుమా ప్రియమైన బంధము నీవే మా ప్రాణమా ఎనలేని ప్రేమము నీవే ప్రేమ రూపమా మాలోని గానం నీవే లా 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 మా హృదయ స్పందన నీవే లా 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 లా.
Can we have a loud round of applause for the students for the beautiful display of stunts, dance and the events that they have put together for their beloved Swami and for all of us this morning.
Brothers and sisters, this is the outpour of love.
ಸಾಯಿ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಜೀವ ನಿನಗಾಗಿ ನೀಡಿದ ನಮಗೆಂತ ಈ ಸೇವೆ ತ್ಯಾಗದಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ತಿಳಿಸಿದೆ ಜೀವನದ ದಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮಿಗಿಲಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಬಂದ ನಮಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಈ ಭಾಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆನಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಜೀವನ ನಿನಗಾಗಿ ಸಾಯಿ ಸಾಯಿ ಮಾ ಸಾಯಿ ಮಾ ಸಾಯಿ ಮಾ ಸಾಯಿ ಮಾ మాందరి ప్రాణం నీవే
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद बांधवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियंतयु नीवे स्वामी मरियंतयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्राशयन ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी ओ साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम
नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा ओम शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।